see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. And I saw the signs for so long. Just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home. Stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, closing in. I keep going in, going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. Do it good, I'ma do it better.
From Detroit, Michigan, we're looking live at Ford Field. Today we've got a battle here in the NFC North. It's the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions. Punter Jack Fox to get this one started. And we're off and running from Ford Field. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. That's complete, Cole Kmet. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 42. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
1st down throw by Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. So before 3rd down whistles, and yep, the timeout comes in. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. And the Lions. Sinking pass here. Dime package. Third down coming up. Williams from the gun. It's on target to Moore. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's good for a Bears first down. Williams to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Trying again following the sack. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Third and long for him here. Trying for the deep ball. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Romadudes, a touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return starts from the goal line. Returnable from near the end zone. He doesn't get very far, just beyond the 5-yard line.
Well, that's a case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. Goff taking it right to the air. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
First give on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ball game.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Downfield is fine, St. Brown. And he's got them quite the gain here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, and they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
From the gun, Goff. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Goff on third. Sideline, he's got it, and he gets the feet down too. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. They sure are moving in early, Brock. Here's a new set of downs at the opposing 43. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also so brings us to the end of this quarter. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. It's an early lead for the Bears. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Again, it's Gibbs. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And they are on him short of that first down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up fourth down. They'll go for it. Goff. That one complete to St. Brown. What a call. They wind up with 12 on fourth down and pull off the conversion.
Move the chains. Gotta move them chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 13. And he must have overlooked the linebacker there because he was right in the way to swat it away and bring out the incompletion. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Gets this one to Patrick. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the pressure drives them backwards.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions finish off their opening drive. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Things going well so far. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Sending the tight end in motion left. Here's Swift on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Williams to throw on third. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Working quickly here. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. And it's the Bears with 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Completed over the middle. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Here's 2nd and 5. Finds him over the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Williams to throw on first. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. Here we go, 2nd and very long. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I like that, Kate. That's going to keep a defense honest. That proves that they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. And with enough looks, eventually, one's going to hit.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. On 1st down, it's gone. Hits him on the out route. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a 1st. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Shotgun snap here to go. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be 2nd down. Gone. Catch made left side by Laporta. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge gain. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Gonna throw again. Goff. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down. They're gonna mark him at the 14. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're gonna see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions take the lead just before halftime. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Here's Duvernay on the return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Now this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play sat down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Goff working from the pistol. Off his back foot, hurling this deep. They connect on the deep shot. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions drive their lead to 11. Fox now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Williams off the play fake. He lofts it deep right side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Rolling left, buying some time. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. He's going deep this time. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
This one to Williams out left side. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
They go play action with Goff. Intercepted in the end zone. Kevin Byard comes up with it. And the Bears regain possession as he makes the 30th interception of his career.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Williams on the play action. Buying some time right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So second down coming up. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Alex Anzalone with the pick. And he's gonna go. It's a pick 6. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions push their lead to 18. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone, so the football will come back out to the 20. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Williams. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Williams from the gun. That's complete to the rookie out of Missouri. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Bears first down. To throw is Williams. Puts some power on a deep one left. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Again, it's Williams. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. It's second and goal. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst in that defense.
And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Bears shrinking the lead some in the third. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs and miss.
And he goes down, the pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Carter on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. First and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Another one caught by St. Brown. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Looking to throw, Goff. Taken in by Williams outright. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
Goff on first and 10. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that gives the Lions the first. Here's Gibbs on the carry. He'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That is Kyler Gordon. And the Bears are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break.
And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears parlay the interception into points. DJ Moore, the touchdown.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Williams trying to throw for it. And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. That trims the lead just a little bit. No dice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
Evans now to return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. From the gun, Goff. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
On the draw, this is Gibbs. Didn't sell the draw enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for 2nd down.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Here's 2nd and 14. Short pass brought in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Here's a counter give to Gibbs. Oh, putting him in the spin cycle. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he can do like we just saw.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Goff to the air now. This throw is caught. And he gets back to the line, but no more. The Bears decide to call their first time out. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions now lead by 10. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions drive their lead to 11. Fox now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
2nd and 10 now, Williams. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing from the gun here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on 4th down. Desperation time here. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
They're set up at the 35 now. A give to Gibbs. Oh man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up too.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Goff working from the pistol. Yet another grab for St. Brown. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions moments away from a 2-0 start. Third down, 1 yard to go. Running for the marker, it's Gibbs. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. On 4th down, the Lions going to try to put 3 on the board here with Jake Bates. It's about 43 yards for him. Bates' kick is up and good. And that extends their lead to 14.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. We know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Here's Duvernay on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. They bring the tight end in motion. First down throw by Williams. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Terrion Arnold has it. And the Lions are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Running it with David Montgomery. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Running on 2nd with Montgomery. And he will have the Lions first down, and they can start to celebrate now. This one's over. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they have, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. This will be a nice win for the Lions, who draw closer to it as they take a knee.